When I met Merle Singer, and during the 5 years I had the privilege of working as his associate, the thing that always struck me about Merle was that he was razor sharp all the time. It struck me that that sharpness had been dulled a little bit, and I didn't know if it was from fatigue of many years in the rabbin and the stresses of congregational life, or if it was something else.
I've been a rabbi for almost 50 years. The rabbinate has given me the opportunity to have a personal impact on people's lives, as well as to be a voice of social change.
Well, you've given us a very powerful testimony this morning.
And as a rabbi, I have dealt with a lot of life's crises, but nothing prepared me for the personal health issue that came shortly before my retirement.
It was almost like Merle was pushing through a fog. It was like a curtain that he was trying to find his way to get out in front of. And it wasn't that the real Merle wasn't in there. He was absolutely in there. It was just hard to make it through. And what we didn't know at the time was that those were the early symptoms and signs of Parkinson's disease.
The best word I can think of to describe the way I feel is exile. 2,500 years ago, the prophet Isaiah spoke words of hope to his people exiled in a foreign land. Like Isaiah, we who suffer from our brain disorder, are we not in exile from the life we once knew? What hope is there that we will ever see the day when brain research will find a cure for our suffering? We go from one pill regime to another, hoping to avoid those off hours when our bodies fail us and we are forced to live our exile, unable to walk unencumbered. When our brains exile us from the words we want to say, the alienation of exile that comes from knowing that what we want to say will barely be heard or understood. Isaiah said, "They who have hope shall fly like eagles, shall run and not be weary, and shall walk and not be faint." And like Isaiah, I am trying to run and not be weary, to walk and not be faint. But it is a challenge. Though research has only begun to probe the depths of man's knowledge of the human brain, I have joined the ranks of those who seek hope through brain surgery.
To get successful, you have to train every single day. There's no way in this world that we are not going to be successful and beat this disease without this. The will, the desire, and the anger, and the will and the want to do it. You don't have a choice.
And if there could be more research into disorders of the brain, if there could be more research into medicines that could help think about how the resonance, the sharpness, the focus of the incredible mind of Merle Singer and people like him could be restored to their families, their communities, the people they serve, and the lives they lead.
I will not give up the fight to return from the exile that Parkinson's has put me into, nor will I abandon advocacy for social change, continuing to seek a cure for the diseases of the brain. If there is to be meaning and purpose to all that I have done in my life, it will be my ability to not lose hope in the face of Parkinson's slow but steady physical and mental decline. Like a thief in the night, it steals from our life. When all is said and done, despite perseverance, I cannot fight this battle alone. I and many who share my struggle need your help. Please help pave the way to finding a cure for brain disease.